What's up, interwebs? My name is Cravol, and welcome back to Inspirobot. For now, we're going to ignore the elephant in the room that is the upload date. I will explain that at the end of the video, but right now, for those of you that are new and are curious what this is, A, I will get back to Hearthstone soon, I promise, but B, this is Inspirobot. This is an artificial intelligence that attempts to be inspiring. Usually, what we get is something to the effect of universal basic income. It's but a dream. Now you can try and come up with something, and sometimes I do. You guys will get the feel for this video as we go along. I have two others of this if you want a better explanation, but really you'll figure out what happens here as we go along. So welcome. Let's have some fun. Let's get inspired, you know? Because with unchanging tastes come unchanging impacts. So, okay, maybe you can take, like, you know, you need to enjoy other things in order to actually have an impact. Alright, sure. We can go with that. I feel you there, man. Your lusts are your failures floating on the rivers of time. Okay. Yeah, no idea. No idea. Your lusts are just failures floating on the rivers of time. So don't like anyone. It's just a failure. Thank you for choosing. You're welcome. Businessmen hate themselves. Well, if you are a businessman, please confirm for me. That's kind of depressing. Post inspirational quotes on Facebook. Maybe I will. Reality can sometimes be like true love with nothing to lose. See, that's kind of like what you get sometimes, where it's not really funny. It's not random enough to be funny, but it's just like, okay. Can sometimes be like true love with nothing to lose. I don't know. I got nothing. Onwards. Let's see. If you are worrying about the uncontrollable, you are obviously not first. I mean, this is kind of like, you know, you're not alone, everyone worries about this, but it's like a really backhanded way of saying it. You're obviously not the first, you idiot. Other people have thought about that, you're not the first. Human life is a fairy tale that ends with fear. Dark, but I like it. So, you know, it's a fairy tale, it's this beautiful story, but in the end, it's nothing but fear. My hair looks awful. If you have watched this far, I want to thank you for that. Please just ignore the hair, I'm not fixing it. Quotes give perspective on existence. Why that image?! I mean, I'm sure it's appropriate, it's just, you know what it looks like, without me saying anything. Without craftsmanship, there can be no physical activities. For example, this is a relatively clean channel, so you can fill in the blank there. We're just gonna keep going. Law-abiding wives, please. Virtuoso wives, scare? Yo, Cravol, when you're editing this, throw up the definition of virtuoso. I would assume, because that sounds like virtuous, that sounds like the source word there. So I don't get it, because it's like, you know, if you're good according to the government, that's great. If you're actually just straight up a good person, that's terrifying. Sure. Adolescence is often like a cage. That's fair. I mean, I'm 18 now, so I guess I technically can comment on that fully now, sort of. That's still so weird. I'm not an adult. I want to take this back. Please, someone take my adulthood away. Don't take that as inappropriate. Wow, that image. I think I'm gonna blur it out just for the image. It's nothing super bad. This girl has, and it's clothed, but there's glitter, and I just would rather not have to show that. It's ask, surrender, and always look up. Surrender and always look up. So ask has a comma, it's ask, comma, surrender and always look up. That's not a question, though. Can I ask you a question? Oh yeah, sure, man. What? Surrender and always look up. What are you smoking? Like, Okay, moving on, moving on. Okay. Eat red meat. You won't regret it. Wait, is this the... I'm sorry, I was like thinking back to the first video, show beef, sell cake. So eat red meat, you won't regret it. Huh, I don't know. Because I'm just like thinking back, you know, show beef, sell cake, you know, but eat the beef though, because you won't regret it. Eat what you're shown. But give other people cake. I don't know. I'm thinking too hard into it. It's like 1 in the morning and I decided to record this. So, you know, this is actually... Woo! We got something actually inspirational. Ignore politics. That's just good advice. For real. Like, I have my political opinions. I ain't sharing them with you guys because, for real, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Of course life has meaning, and that meaning is to investigate the money. Why the money? The phrasing is what gets me though, all the time, just investigate the money. I don't get it. Okay. Sure. Tell people that being nailed to a cross can be a victory. Depending on what you believe, that is 100% true. Sure, yeah. That can be inspirational, I guess. Actually, yeah. School is a term made up to energize everybody. No. School is A, more than a term. B, nothing about school is energizing. Like, I know like one person I think that actually enjoys learning, so maybe there's a few rare people to whom it's energizing, but I don't think that's the majority. See, everything makes sense now. No, it doesn't! You're making everything confusing! What seems believable to a peasant seems unbelievable to a hound. Is this like a perspective thing? What is that man doing? He's like... That pose is not a diving pose. I don't know what that pose is, but... Okay. But yeah, this just sounds like a play on perspective, you know? It might be something that a peasant would understand, but not a hound. Because dogs see the world differently. What? Jerkificate mobility. I don't even know, and see, it sometimes does this, where it tries to create, like, this midway word. I'll Google that. If there's, okay. If there is anything that, like, that meant, if that's actually a thing, I will put that up there. But I think this is just nonsense. So, you know, just make obnoxious mobility. Make the person hate walking. That's what this is saying. That's what I choose to believe until proven otherwise. I know I'm a great individual. Thank you. I upload videos about Inspirobot after I get, you know, 200 plus subscribers for Hearthstone stuff. With human equality comes human mindfulness. There you go. That's straight facts, yo. If we're all equal, we're mindful of each other. There you go. Share that insight with your mom. Maybe I will. You don't know my life. Maybe I will, Inspirobot. Do we really need gnomes? This is a question that everyone who has played Warcraft has asked. I like gnomes. Okay, let it go on record. I like gnomes. We do need gnomes, because Cravol likes them. Look at quotes to feel happiness. I've enjoyed this, definitely. Insanity is to not be right all the time. Actually, it's to be right, to be like wrong most of the time, so you're not wrong, but you could have been more specific. You're my favorite user, that's a lie. Wrestle dead people. Alright, and on that note, that fantastic advice, go out there, show beef, sell cake, and wrestle the dead. On that note, we're gonna call this an evening. But for those of you that do know this series or are just kind of interested in this, Yeah, so about 6 months ago, I promised you guys a lot more of this, and there hasn't been at all. Now, the reason for that is basically that I have strayed away from a lot of facecam commentary style videos. All of those have fallen off kind of since that period. But at the same time, I went back and I was looking at those videos and I realized that I did promise you guys that, and both of my previous Inspirobot videos have done surprisingly well, so I do want to try and make more for them, for you guys, as long as you guys are still interested. So I'll look at the response to this video, but more likely than not, you guys are going to get a little bit more of this series. So for those of you who have watched to the end, for those of you that have supported the channel, we're getting a lot bigger and it's super exciting. When I'm recording this, we are at 323 subscribers, something like that. And it's just been super exciting watching some actual progress there and just everything going on with that. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day, everyone. Here it comes. Toodles. I love doing this.